Hello and welcome to this session. LO5. Understand the role of leadership in a supply chain. Today, we will explore how leadership drives supply chain success by turning strategy into action, strengthening relationships, and managing complexity in logistics and operations. Leadership is fundamental in transforming supply chain strategies into operational realities. It operates at operational, tactical, and strategic levels. Leaders engage with a wide range of stakeholders and face challenges in efficiency, trust, and cost management. Effective leadership converts complexity into operational efficiency. Understanding these roles is crucial for navigating complex supply chain environments. Operational leaders focus on day-to-day execution and monitoring. They manage teams, resolve daily issues, and ensure plans are fulfilled. Key skills include decision-making under pressure and team leadership. Typical roles include warehouse manager and logistics coordinator. They report performance upwards to tactical leaders. Tactical leaders handle medium-term planning and coordination. They manage supplier relationships and inventory strategies. Key skills include analytical thinking and project management. Typical roles include supply chain manager and procurement manager. Tactical leadership aligns procurement, operations, and finance. Strategic leaders focus on long-term supply chain design. They make decisions on global sourcing and digital transformation. Key skills include strategic thinking and risk management. Typical roles include Chief Supply Chain Officer and Supply Chain Director. Strategic leadership sets the competitive positioning of the supply chain. Alignment across leadership levels is crucial for supply chain effectiveness. A strategic decision like nearshoring requires tactical and operational support. Misalignment can lead to unfulfilled strategies and operational chaos. Regular meetings ensure strategy cascades into action. Feedback from operations informs strategic decisions. Stakeholder management involves identifying and engaging parties affecting the supply chain. It supports supply chain goals by managing expectations and interests. Poor management leads to disruptions and reputational damage. Key elements include identification, analysis, and communication. Effective stakeholder management is a core leadership skill. Stakeholders include internal and external parties like suppliers and customers. Internal stakeholders involve operations and finance teams. External stakeholders include suppliers, regulators, and investors. Identifying all stakeholders reduces the risk of missing key parties. Understanding their roles is essential for effective management. Mendelow's matrix maps stakeholders by power and interest. Key players require close engagement and proactive risk management. High-power, low-interest stakeholders should be kept satisfied. Low-power, high-interest groups need regular communication. Monitoring low-power, low-interest stakeholders is essential to avoid neglect. Effective communication tailors methods and frequency to stakeholder needs. Key players need strategic updates, while others require operational details. Regular communication builds trust and manages expectations. Early warnings and transparency prevent crises. Technology tools enable proactive communication. Managing expectations involves setting realistic goals and formalizing commitments. Service-level agreements reduce ambiguity. Early communication of issues builds trust. Stakeholders need to know escalation procedures. Owning problems and presenting solutions enhances relationships. Effective stakeholder management enhances supply chain resilience and performance. It reduces costs, improves quality, and speeds up processes. Trust is a long-term asset that provides a competitive advantage. Engaged stakeholders minimize compliance and reputational risks. Strong relationships lead to better financial performance. Trust is essential in supply chain relationships. Consistency, transparency, and fairness build trust over time. Responsive communication and a long-term perspective strengthen bonds. Broken trust is costly and time-consuming to rebuild. Trust facilitates collaboration and decision-making. Stakeholder management reduces supply chain risks. Trusted suppliers provide early warnings of potential issues. Regulatory engagement prevents compliance surprises. Customer communication minimizes commercial damage from supply constraints. Internal alignment controls risks from miscommunication. Toyota exemplifies excellence in stakeholder management. Its suppliers are treated as partners, fostering collaboration. During the Tohoku earthquake, Toyota's strong relationships enabled rapid recovery. Internal alignment ensures decisions are supported and swiftly implemented. Customer focus drives Toyota's high-quality supply chain. Supply chain leaders face challenges in efficiency, relationships, costs, and barriers. They must drive process optimization and digital transformation. Building trust and aligning incentives are crucial for relationship management. Leaders must balance cost reduction with resilience. Navigating trade, cultural, and technological barriers is essential. Leaders focus on doing more with less while maintaining quality. Lean principles and technology adoption drive efficiency. Selecting appropriate technologies and managing change are key challenges. Efficiency gains should not compromise resilience. Leaders must balance process automation with human impact. Building trust across boundaries is challenging. Cultural competence is essential for effective relationships. Aligning incentives and managing conflicts preserve long-term partnerships. Investment in communication and joint initiatives strengthens bonds. Leaders must navigate cultural and geographical differences. Leaders must reduce costs while ensuring resilience and quality. Total cost of ownership provides a holistic view of expenses. Resilience requires investments in safety, stock, and dual sourcing. Nearshoring reduces risk, but may increase unit costs. Cost transparency across the supply chain is crucial. Leaders must navigate trade, cultural, and technological barriers. Staying current on trade policies is essential for compliance. Cultural training and clear communication reduce misunderstandings. Technology systems must accommodate partners with varying capabilities. Building trust in new or strained relationships takes time. Leaders must manage competing priorities and limited resources. Efficiency should not erode trust and collaboration. Cost reduction must not compromise resilience. Speed must be balanced with compliance. Data-driven decision-making supports effective trade-offs. Leadership is vital in navigating supply chain complexities. Operational, tactical, and strategic roles must align for success. Stakeholder management builds resilience and trust. Leaders face challenges in efficiency, relationships, costs, and barriers. Effective leadership drives supply chain performance and competitive advantage. This is the conclusion of the video. Questions? Reach out via WhatsApp at 074843616888. Our team is always happy to help. Thank you for your attention, and see you at the next session.